Ladies and gentlemen, the day has arrived. I know a bunch of you have had this circled on your calendar since the end of last season, and I know I have, and I've been looking forward to this all summer. No matter what I was doing, I was just thinking, when can I get back here? When can I get back to the start of MKA Sports back on MKA TV? My name is Ian Tratner, and I would like to welcome you all to the inaugural MKA TV game of the 25-26 season. Today we have an excellent matchup here, the home opener for your MKA Cougars boys soccer team, where they take on Newark Academy. Both teams obviously starting out 0-0, so there's not much of a breakdown I can give, but I can give some preseason updates. So as far as the team goes, last year they had a 19-4 record. They were Prep B and SEC Liberty champs. One is the entire Prep division conference, one is the division. Now in the American division, this Cougar team, it's one of the best divisions in the state, containing some of the best teams around. But the Cougars can hold their own, as they were ranked 9th in the statewide preseason top 20. That's definitely a designation I think they have earned, fair and square, based on the performances that I saw last year, and that was quite a few. Non-public B runners-up, I was at that game against, I believe it was St. Benedict's. I don't quite remember, but going on to some individual recognitions from last year. Braden Keegan, defender, was second-team All-State last season and was named a defender to watch this season, so look out for him. Jan Heine, goalie who did not play in the past few years due to him playing MLS Next, an excellent player in his own right. He's a Harvard commit for soccer and was named a goalkeeper to watch this season. And then obviously the man of the hour, Nick Carrascosa, third-team all non-public last season, named a forward to watch this season, and stats were 12 goals, 12 assists, which is an excellent scoreline for anyone, but he's absolutely the star of this team right now, star striker at least. This team is talent all around. But, however, with each season comes some departing seniors, and we would like to say goodbye to notably starting goalkeeper Alex Provost, but he was an excellent keeper, saw quite a few of his games, but he absolutely has some big gloves to fill, so to speak, in goal. But I do believe that Jan can step up. And another one, star striker Joey Nigro. He was second in points with, I believe, I think it was 10 goals. But the production here will be divided among some other talents I'm going to mention later, and those two, among many others, will be sorely missed on this season. Their presence was everything, but obviously we got a new crop ready to step up, such as CJ DK. He was a returning junior last year at 11 goals, which is excellent, but I do believe, and I believe many others believe, that he has the potential to take another step up, become truly elite. Maybe we'll see a 15-goal season from him. Another one, Gustavo Rosen, another returning junior. 7 goals, 7 assists last season, but I do believe he can become a production-heavy winger, so look out for him in this upcoming games. And then a sort of one-to-watch hidden gem, may I say, Matthias Learman. Played a lot more during the last half of last season. He's a sophomore. He a couple of goal contributions in the games he played in, but I think that he is going to be a bright spot for this team. I've seen him play. But that's all sort of old news right now. The one thing that confirms results is production and action. Stats can tell you a lot, but they can't tell you how their players are going to play. So we'll get back to you in about 5 minutes when the action is hot. All right, with that cheer that you could not hear from the MKA squad, I believe the action's about to start going up. Let's see if I can read off the starting 11 for today. In goal, we've got 00 Jan Hania, Thomas Hunt, Noah Cesario. I believe that is Gustavo. I'm not doing this in order, I'm just doing this on what I see. Gustavo Rosen, Max Ludlow, CJDK. I don't think that adds up to 11, so I believe there are going to be more. But unfortunately, I cannot see them right now. Obviously, some of the stars I mentioned some people I mentioned are starting, such as Jan and CJ and Gustavo. So here come the rest of the starters. That is Nitai Menastanley, Nick Carrascosa, and Braden Keegan. Two more of the people I mentioned. But obviously they're going to start. These are some of the best players around. I believe this is one of the best teams that MKA Soccer has seen in recent memory. So as they go into their final huddles, we're going to take another quick break. Well, as MKA gets into position, I'm going to read you the starting 11 properly this time with everyone in their positions. Jan Hania starts in goal. Over on the left, that is Thomas Hunt. Or on the right, that is Noah Cesario. Center backs appear to be Braden Keegan, and I can't quite tell. That is crouching down there. Maybe if they stand up, that would be Wes Naruki. In midfield, looks like they'll line up a bit of a 4-2-4. That would be I think that's Max Ludlow and Cesario. Nope, I am wrong. That was Solomon Lucas. Up front is Nitai Menastanley, Nick Carrascosa, CJDK, and Gustavo Rosen. Newark Academy is leaving their huddle. I don't have much about their season last year, but I know that the Cougars are coming into this hot from last season and ready to work. Again, playing one of the most competitive divisions in this state. Some of the best teams maybe in the country. So, fierce competition, but I do believe that this group of athletes can make their way up to the top. It's a pretty windy day up here in the MKA TV tower. Not great for the one day I decided to print out paper rosters, but we deal with it up here. It's a nice day overall, sunny, nice temperatures, and I believe the game's about to get underway, so enough of me talking about the weather. Let's get to the action. DK starts it off. Waiting for the whistle. There it goes. DK, quick pass over to Keegan. Braden Keegan now. Long balls it, looking down the right. Misses everyone's head, now taken by Nick Carrascosa. Carrascosa gets it in now. It's out, looking for a throw in here. It is Cesario taking the throw in. No Cesario. Quick throw there to Nitai Menastanley. Loses it now with Newark Academy. Like Schrodekar, intercepted pass there. DK gives it up to Carrascosa, who can't quite place it properly, and that's going to go out of bounds for a Newark Academy goal kick. Goalie today for Newark Academy is, I believe, Zach Gershwin. I'm going to go through their full starting lineup. I'm just going to mention them as they appear. I just got stung by a bee. So now it's with Schrodekar. Shirodekar. Now taking my DK. Okay, that's a big shove there from Jacob During of Newark Academy, and I believe that's going to be a foul free kick. Well, there's a first time for everything, and I think this is the first time anyone's ever gotten stung by a bee mid-broadcast. So that's a new experience. Laying up for the free kick here is Hunt and Carrascosa. Still waiting. Have a pretty nice shot at the goal here. Carrascosa runs up, takes it away from the wall, curves in, can't quite get played cleanly. Carrascosa gets his own rebound, sends it in. Good save there by Gershwin. Gershwin, quick roll out here to the captain, now under pressure by CJDK. Newark Academy tries to pass it up, intercepted there by MKA, but not collected cleanly. Back with Newark Academy possession for on the left side. I'm sorry, again, I am dealing with getting stung by a bee right now. Again, I'm doing this by myself right now, so camera work won't be ideal, but now quick ball played in, Jan Hania, big collision there. The New York Academy player is still on the ground as they both went for the ball at the same time. Obviously not intentional contact, but that sucks to see. I really hope he's okay. Can't quite tell who it is right from where I stand, but the trainer is running out on the field. He is still down on the ground. Didn't think I would have to do this early, but we here at MKA TV know that sports are naturally a dangerous thing, especially high-pace, high-contact sports such as soccer. And we here at MKA TV hope that any injuries are not significant, if there are any, and that the athlete can get back to playing the sport that they love soon as possible. He is walking under his own power. The trainer is standing next to him, and round of applause from the crowd here. This just sucks to see. I wish I could tell you who it was, but unfortunately I cannot see the number from this angle. Gonna take a second on the sideline. Play will resume now. Hania now taking it from his own goalie box, looking around, looking for any option. Quick distribution left to Keegan. Keegan now driving through the center. Pressure from New York Academy, lobs it up, looking for Itai. Can't quite find him, but instead finds, I believe that is Max Ledlow. Plays it now to Carrascosa in the corner. Into the box, stopped there by Newark Academy, but not collected cleanly. Finally is cleared out there. MKA will take possession back off of the clearance. Western plays it up. We pass to Gustavo Rosen. Rosen tries to feed it through, can't quite get it. Collision there between Ethan Suwankosai of New York Academy and Western and Thomas Hunt of MKA, but that didn't seem to affect anything. As MKA have a chance almost squandered there for a corner. Corner taken here by Carrascosa into the box, misses everyone's jump, rolls right out of the field of play here for another goal kick. Taken by, I actually don't know, unfortunately this is not on my roster sheet, but cleared out by MKA. This is why I have always begged coaches on these streams to update their rosters. There was not a number 30 on my roster, so unfortunately I cannot tell you who that is. Header there by Ludlow away, now taken by Keegan, now to Nitai. Nitai, quick pass to Carrascosa, battling over on this left flank. Taken by Newark Academy, now with KJ Powell. Over to Cash Longcar, now just out of reach of Zachary Schrodkar. And MKA get possession from the throw. Okay, now with possession, Rosen on the wing, can't quite manage it cleanly, and that's going to go out of bounds for a Newark Academy throw. Excuse me. Off the throw, almost intercepted there, but eventually corralled by Newark Academy. Immediately taken back by MKA, though. Naruki now sending it over to Cesario. Cesario playing it in to the center, out of reach of DK, and back with Newark Academy, now taken by Kai Van Garderen. Great interception there, next low. Now with now with Nitai Menace Stanley up front. Hand is up. I believe that's going to be offsides. Academy now with possession. Nikos Etsiako dispossessed there by Nitai. Now back to Keegan. Keegan shakes off the pass from Etsiako and wins the throw for MKA. Throw here is cleared right back out by Van Garderen. And another throw for MKA. Seems to be a self-fulfilling cycle of sorts. Another quick throw here. DK can't quite get onto it. Taken now by Newark Academy. Played into midfield there, looking for Shrodikar. Can't get it. Cleared out by Keegan, and that's going to go out of bounds despite the sliding attempt from MKA. Throw taken by Ethan Suwan-Kosai on that far side. Kosai gets the throw in for Newark. Now taken by Karis Kosa off the interception. Quick pass over to DK. DK shoots, blocked there, and that's going to go right out of bounds. DK and I believe that was Sudo Kosai had a bit of a collision, but everyone seems okay. MKA quick throw in from to Karis Kosa. Now back. Crossed in here, that's going to be ruled out of bounds. I believe that's going to be a goal kick for Newark Academy. Yells from the crowd here as Newark Academy get it. That is Jacob During, dispossessed by Nitai, and that's going to be another throw for MKA. Taken by Cesario. Quick throw into DK. DK on tight coverage, gets it through one person's legs, can't quite get it picked up cleanly. Karis Kosa along the line, it's played up front, deflected out there by Longcar. Newark Academy will not get possession, it'll be a corner here. Karis Kosa with the corner. Can't see it, unfortunately. The limitations of the area, but sends it in. Off the head of Shrodikar and straight to Hunt, who plays it right back in, but that's going to go wide. MKA will. Newark Academy, I should say, will get possession. Let's hope that this can see the corner. Close enough. Played out of the back here by Newark Academy on that far side, trying to play it through in the center. Good header by Keegan to get it back to MKA. Possession now with Nitai. Now trying to play it through, can't quite get it cleanly. Newark Academy now passing it around midfield. Now Zach Shrodikar. Clean interception there by Cesario. Played up, looking for Karis Kosa. Can't quite get on it cleanly off the slide tackle by the mysterious number 30, but good attempt there. Goal kick from Gershwin. Plays it short to Ryan Zhu. Another quick pass to Van Garderen. Now on that far side, Gustavo Rosen kicks it out of bounds and throw in Newark Academy. Currently played now to Van Garderen. Looking in to KJ Powell. Powell tries to play it low. Intercepted there by Cesario. Plays it in the center to Keegan. Keegan now back to West Naruki. Naruki plays it to Hania. Jan looking for an option. Looks at that far side again. Tries to find, I believe, that is Mac. Can't quite tell, but now it's with Braden Keegan. Keegan trying to play it through to someone. Can't quite get on it, and that's going to be collected by Gershwin. Newark Academy now with possession. Zhu looking for a play to play it out. Still looking around that far side. Plays it through here. Newark Academy still going with some danger. Now the Shrodikar playing it long, but can't find anyone. Hania easily collects. MLS next commit. Looking to find anything. Quick throw off to that far side once again. I believe that is Thomas Hunt. Keegan, quick through pass into DK, still on that far side. Under a lot of pressure, still going. Hunt now, playing into the center, looking for someone. That was missed a kick by number 30, but Gershwin does manage to recollect for Newark Academy. Throw out here to Etiako. Intercepted there by the workers. No Cesario. Big contact there. I believe that's going to be whistled out. Maybe not a foul, but at least out. Indirect free kick here for Newark Academy. Quick pass over to Nicholas Rodriguez. Now back to Zhu. Zhu, long ball intercepted there by Keegan. Good head down. Okay, managing to keep possession. Rosen. There's a lot of pressure. Concedes it there. Suwanowski, quick pass, but intercepted once again by Keegan, who long balls it up to no one. Newark Academy managed to recollect. That was an interesting pass there by Van Garderen, straight to the bench. Okay, we'll now get a throw in. Play in here. Piscosa tries past the DK, can't quite get it there. Now finally with DK on the left, crossing it into the center. Nitai almost runs onto it cleanly. Can't quite get the position. Newark Academy now get possession. Karaskosa, great defensive work there. Just running after Jacob During. Now crossing it in, not sure if that was a shot or through ball, but either way collected by Gershwin. Newark Academy get possession once again. Now playing it down, now going towards that far side. Now really on that far side with Schrodekar. Shirodkar. The center there. Long ball. Can't quite find it. It's Siako, and that's going to go out of bounds for another throw. Throw here for MKA. Nitai. Passing it off to Ludlow. Quick pass back to Hania. Hania now off to Hunt on that far side. Intercepted there by Newark Academy. Now, attempted shot, maybe. Easily parried and collected by Jan. Jan, quick pass to Naruki. He now going down the near side into midfield with Ludlow. Now back to Jan. Jan, another quick pass to Naruki. In the midfield, looking for DK, can't quite find him cleanly, but Glassifer is there to clean up the, Solomon Lucas, I should say, there to clean up the mess. Hania manages to collect the loose ball once again. Kicked up, and that is going to land behind me, bouncing over. If I want to get a souvenir, I'll have to make sure I get that later. So that's going to be a pretty easy throw for Newark. Long throw here into the box. Can anyone get on it? Jan can. No one else can, though. Easy collection by Jan. Now taken by Rosen. Gustavo Rosen running down that far wing. And for any opportunity, fakes out a defender. And quick pass off, looking for maybe DK, but can't quite collect it cleanly. Now taken by Zhu of Newark Academy. Tries to bounce it off CJ, but can't execute cleanly. Not sure who that's going to be a throwing off for. I'm not sure who that was off of. Guess we will wait and see together. During this lull, let's just say, hope everyone had a great summer. Well, plays back in action, so enough about that. Zhu passes off to Gershwin. Gershwin now over to the mysterious number 30. 30 fakes a shot. Attempted pass there to During. Good interception by Nitai, and that's going to make it's a throw-in here. Long throw for Newark Academy. Finds Itziako, but can't get him cleanly. MKA looking for possession. That's going to be a foul, I believe, as Ludlow stays down. Okay, going to have a free kick from about the 45-yard line. Jan looking to do some damage. Hania lines it up. First game back with the program for a while. We're on this near side, again, about the 48 12-yard line, I want to say, on this new field, this new turf for Van Brunt. Long ball here, tries to find a head, can't quite find. Gershwin gets bumped there by Hunt, but no execution necessary. New York Academy retain cleanly. Now to Zhu. Zhu quick pass over to 30. 30 plays a 1-2 with Lonkar. Now just out of reach of During, and MKA will gain possession back. Nitai quick throw to Karaskosa. Karaskosa looking to cross it in. 30 gets in the way, and that's going to go out of bounds once again for another MKA throw. Unfortunately, this one is obscured. Nitai tries to play it in, gets cleared out, however, and that's going to be another MKA throw. This one taken by Cesario. Cesario plays it in. MKA can't get it cleanly, now taken by Newark Academy. Playing the 1-2 here. Good clear out by Max Ludlow, and that's going to be Newark Academy throw. Atiako looking for a throw, looking for an option. Finds During. During under pressure from Nitai. That's not quite out yet, but that is out on Newark. Looking for MKA throw here. CJ tries to get something past, can't. That's going to be another throw for MKA as they look to reset here. Cesario looks to find an option. Short throw to Karaskosa. Karaskosa tries to juggle in ahead, can't quite gain possession, however. That's going to be rolled out for an Newark Academy goal kick. Apologies, everyone. Again, it is the first game of the season, which I am incredibly excited about. Gershwin now putting in for Newark Academy as a quick substitution here for MKA as Matthias Lehrman comes on for Nitai Stanley. Matthias, if you do not remember at the beginning of the game, was mentioned in my Players to Watch segment. Zhu now plays it off to Suwanowski for Newark Academy, however, that goes out of bounds, and they will keep possession off the throw, however. Swatowski quick throw in, looking for someone, can't quite find them cleanly. That is going to be lobbed way out, headed back by Keegan. Juggled in there by Shrodikar, or Shirodikar. Not quite sure how to pronounce these last names of the players who aren't on my team, unfortunately. So if you are listening back and I do mess up your last name, please do not take it personally. Believe that is Suwan Kosai on the throw-in. Quick throw into Shirodkar is picked off there, and that's going to be MKA possession, I believe. Ludlow is coming off. Coming on is Noah Glossifer. Quick throw here for MKA along the left flank. That is played right back in now with Glossifer, the substitute who just came on under a heavy pressure. Quick pass up to Karaskosa on this near side. Karaskosa looking to play it through here. Finds Lucas under a lot of pressure, taken away by number 30 there. It's whistled down, and that's going to be, I believe, MKA possession. I guess there was a foul somewhere on this, and not too favorable for MKA. 30 plays it up, looking for one in the center. Shoulder up by Glossifer. Karaskosa plays it right through to Solomon Lucas. Lucas back to Karaskosa, intercepted there by Zhu of Newark Academy, and it's going to go right out of bounds. Karaskosa taking the throw himself. Quick throw into Matthias. Matthias back to Karaskosa, out in front to Glossifer. Glossifer tries to play it in, gets front, gets his own rebound, and that's easily saved, however, by Zach Gershwin. But great effort there from Noah to get his own blocked shot. Now plays it over to Zhu. Plays it forward, looking for someone. Manages to find the feet of Yukal of Rempel, but not quite enough as MKA gained back possession. Now back into Learman. Learman looking to get skills pass 1, skills pass 2. Tries to pass it off, but can't quite get anything going as Newark Academy once again have possession. Academy now passing around the middle. It's another attack here from Schroeder. Lobbed up there by Tsiako. Easily collected, however, by Jan Henya, just out of reach of Kotlov Rempel. Quick roll over to West Neruki. Neruki now back to Keegan on that far side. Keegan plays it through just past the feet of a waiting Solomon Lucas. And Newark Academy will get back possession now with Gershwin. Gershwin over to Zhu. Zhu into midfield with now back to 30. Now over to Longcar. Longcar passing out to During. During into the center with Powell. Powell trying to play it up. Henya is right there, however. And was going to kick it right back into play. Rosen gets a touch on it, and that's going to roll, however, right back to Newark Academy. Academy, big bully ball there by CJDK on Cash Longcar. Lucas plays the touch into the center with Glossifer. Now back with Newark Academy's possession. That is Jacob During, trying to look for anything During, crossing it through to no one, as no one can get there fast enough. Except for Thomas Hunt, who plays it out cleanly, and that's going to be a throw-in in a bit of a dangerous position for Newark Academy. Again, I hope everyone had a wonderful summer and is ready for this first day of school once again. Long throw here from Newark Academy, just out of reach of the Newark Academy player. Karaskosa manages to clear it out, collected by Zhu at around the 40-yard line. At far side, now playing it back in to Gershwin in the goalie box. Academy control possession right now. Long ball here into the center, easily collected by Neruki. However, Newark Academy do gain it back. Now with Van Garderen looking to pass it forward, can't quite find the pass, and that's going to be throw-in for MKA. Glossifer can't quite get it cleanly, however, Neruki does get on the loose ball. Now over to Keegan. About 17 minutes left in this half. Still 0-0. Neruki over to Keegan again. Back to Neruki. Plays it forward to Lucas in midfield. Learman trying to look for something under a bit of pressure, has to pass it out to Keegan, who plays it forward straight to Newark Academy, however. They gain back possession. Another through ball. Good flick there by, that was Kotlov Rempel, however. K managed to get it back. But cleared that out once again. Newark Academy now. During tries to get a pass. Learman, however, recollects now with Cesario. Not Learman, Glossifer, I should say. They're calling that a trip right in front of the ref. I think the ref saw the entire thing. I will defer to his judgment. Good header there by Neruki off the throw. Good keep in there by Cesario. That's going to be another throw here. Sorry about the less than stellar camera work. I am doing this by myself right now. Quick pass off to Keegan here. Keegan to Lucas. Lucas over to Hunt. Hunt along the far side, gives it to Rosen. Rosen under some pressure there from, I believe, Ryan Zhu. That would be Van Garderen. Quick throw in for MKA, however. Rosen passes it back to Hunt. Hunt back to Jan Henya. Now over to Neruki. Neruki now to Cesario. Cesario back to Keegan over on that farther side. Now to CJDK. DK under a lot of pressure there from Van Garderen. That's going to be called a foul. MKA is going to have a free kick from almost the exact center of the field here. Anya is going to take it here. Jan once again, an MLS Next player, a Harvard commit, an excellent goalie to fill the gloves of Alex Provost. "14 minutes left in this half as Jan instructs his teammates. Nice long ball here for Jan. For someone, DK gets a head on it, but deflected right back out. Cesario tries to get another head on it. No, Glassifer, I believe, gets a head on it. Hunt and Garter in battle for it. MKA managed to get possession off of an excellent defensive play by Gustavo Rosen, right back to Jan. Possession right where it was before. Maruki now. Over to the far side with Keegan. Keegan long balls it, looking for Rosen, and can't find him before the ball finds out of bounds, and that's going to be a throw-in. Long throw here, out of reach, now headed away by Keegan. Headed right back by Newark Academy, that's going to go right out of bounds, MKA throw. Good play in, good play there by Max Ludlow. Good battles by MKA, and that's going to be cleared back out. Naruki trying to battle through, that is Karloff Rempel. Now taken by Hunt, now passes back to Hania. That is not Thomas Hunt, I believe. That is actually Braden Keegan. I apologize for the error. Lehrman now tries to get it over to Cesario, can't get it cleanly. That's going to be a throw in here for Newark Academy. Long car on the throw here. Quick throw taken there by Ludlow, and however that's going to go out of bounds, and another throw in here for Longcar of Newark. Quick throw looking for Karloff Rempel, but can't find him. That's going to be a foul on Wes Naruki for something. I believe there was a bit of interference on Wes, and however the ref called it the other way. I do trust his judgment, however, if I was in the position, I would have made a different call. Ben Garter now on the free kick. Long ball here. Finds the head of, I believe that is Ludlow, as Glassford runs after it. Kicked out of bounds there by Newark Academy. MK with a throw on that far side. Carrascosa tries to play it through to DK, can't find him, instead finds Longcar of Newark Academy. Playing it up there is Van Garderen, cleared out by MKA, and it's going to be another throw for Newark. Longcar now on the throw. There down the left. That is out. Great play there by Noah Cesario. Quick throw in for MKA, taken out by DK. DK, quick pass off to Nitai, who tries to play it back in. Can't quite do it, however. And Newark Academy gets possession back. Squandered there by Schrodkar. That's going to be a throw once again. Longcar now on the throw. Long ball there from Ludlow, looking for CJ. Can he run onto it? No. That is now taken by Ryan Zhu. Zhu forced out there by CJ, and that's going to be another throw here for MKA. Nitai looking to make something happen in a very nice spot. Quick long ball, Karis Costa flicks it over. Can't quite get it to someone, though, and that's going to go right out of bounds off of a Newark Academy clearance. Plays it in now to Nitai, who gets the throw. Another throw here for Cesario. Throw to DK. Plays back to Cesario. Into the box. Can't find anyone. Almost goes in off of Ryan Zhu's face. That would have been a very funny own goal, but instead it is now collected by Gershwin. About 8:30 left in this half. Long ball way up in the air there. However, can't quite find any Newark Academy players on the other end of it, and Jan takes it cleanly. Keegan now plays it out to the other side for MKA. Karis Costa, quick play into Learman. Can't find anything, however, taken back by Zhu. Now to Gershwin, Newark Academy with possession. Back to Zhu. Over to 30. Again, we do not know who 30 is. Coaches, if you're watching, please update your rosters. Badly played there by During, and now taken by MKA. Learman almost forced off the ball, now back with Ludlow, however. Nitai from this near side looks to play it through, runs into Van Garderen instead. Garderen still trying to keep it in, but unfortunately sends it right out. Quick throw in for Cesario. Ludlow runs onto it, looks for a long shot, but that's going to go wide left, and not much harm for the keeper there, but excellent effort. About 7 minutes left on the clock here. Gershwin quick roller over to Zhu. Zhu crosses it into the middle, finds no Newark Academy players. Western Rookie headers it away. Nitai, Menestanley, and During fight for it. Nitai comes down with it. Now with Learman. Matthias tries to play it through. Unfortunately, Katsio finds it first. Newark Academy back with possession now on the other side. Schrodkar. Schrodkar now, playing still on that far side, runs right into Max Ludlow, and it's going to go right out of bounds. Quick throw here, headed right back out. Karis Costa tries to keep it in. He cannot, according to the ref, and that's going to be a Newark Academy throw. Quick low roller now. Newark Academy trying to work out of that side. Short pass here off the free kick for Newark Academy. Now playing into Schrodkar. Schrodkar tries to take a shot, can't get it. Good block by Ludlow. The follow-up shot by During is played separately, harmlessly. Canyon now collects in goal with just about 5:30 left to go in this half. And he plays it now short to believe that is Hunt, or that is Keegan. Keegan now to Naruki. Naruki plays it to Glassifer. Nitai now gets tackled there. Cash Longcar. That's going to be a foul on him. Cesario now taking the... No, correction, Naruki now taking the free kick. Correction once again, it is going to be Nick Karis is finally taking it. Third time's the charm. Karis looking to play it into the box here, I would guess. I mean, that is where everyone is. Crosses off. Nitai gets onto it just off the post in the best chance the Cougars have had today. Newark Academy, I believe, that is going to be off of, and MKA might get another opportunity here. What a play there. Nitai, if he was just another few maybe inches to the right, that would have gone right in. Instead, off the post, a rattler there. Throw in here for MKA. Quick throw here to Karaskosa. Karaskosa playing it off that far side. Back in. Cross into the box. Nitai can't get onto it before a Newark player can. And that's going to be taken by Gershwin for an MK for a Newark Academy possession. Longcar looking to play it up to Schrodekar. But Cesario wins the foot race. Passes it off to Jan. Henya playing it down to the side. Takes a bounce and taken by Lucas. Solomon Lucas now playing it up. Runs into some contact. I believe that's a foul, and the ref is going to agree with me. Free kick in a very dangerous position here. Solomon Lucas draws the foul, and MKA are going to have another great opportunity. Karaskosa taking the free kick at about the 25-yard line. Karaskosa and Hunt line up, and I believe, however, Karaskosa is going to be taking it. The wall is being formed in front of them as we speak. 2:45 left to go in this half. Still scoreless, but let's see if Nick can change that. I better not have just cursed it. Direct shot bounces off the wall, however, rebound is taken by MKA. Cleared out, however, by Schrodekar, and that's going to be another throw-in. Hunt now trying to get the throw. Quick throw to Karaskosa, pat into the box. Learman looks to flick it behind, can't quite do it. That would have been one of the goals of the season if he managed to execute. Gershwin now playing it out of his own box. Takes a pause, about 2 minutes left here. Long ball, can't find anyone. Keegan manages to head it away. Hunt misses the header and now taken back by Newark Academy. That is, I believe that is Nicholas Rodriguez. Ball now. This is a lot of pressure. Schrodekar loses it to Matthias Lehrman. Lehrman gives it back to Lucas. Lucas, long ball clearance, looking for Nick Karaskosa. Can he win the foot race? Yes, he can. This is a great attacking opportunity here. Plays it in for Nitai. Nitai takes the touch, can't quite get it cleanly though. A big jump there by Karaskosa. Roller, Lucas just out of the way. Not even a rattler, slow roller off the post, so that's going to be cleared out. I didn't know that even had a chance of going in. That was almost absurd. Quick play by Karaskosa, collected safely by Gershwin, but that was absurd. Gershwin now looking to play it out. Quick pass off to Zhu. Zhu slow through ball to Powell. Powell plays it right off of Keegan, and that's going to be an MKA throw. Whoa! It's going to be a Newark Academy throw, but Powell looked to be roughing up Keegan there for a bit as he went to go get the ball. That was completely unnecessary. Keegan plays the throw, now over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez falls. Lehrman tries to clear it out, gives it over to Karaskosa. Karaskosa looking for a long ball here to Nitai. Can he collect? Yes, he can. Nitai had a great chance. That's, however, two-footed tackled out by Longcard. 8, 7. Nitai has to go quick. 6, 5, 4. Long throw. 3, 2. Last-minute shot is saved by Gershwin, and that's going to be the end of this first half of play. A couple of exciting chances, one absolutely absurd chance. Overall, not too much action to report from this first half of soccer. My name is Ian Tratner, and we'll see you in just a few minutes. Oh, forgot to do my score update. 0-0. Again, MKA 0, Newark Academy 0. Not too much happening so far. Well, as the second half starts up in the action, might as well remind you, my name is Ian Tratner, and welcome back to the Boys Soccer and MKA TV opener for this season. End of the first half, it was 0-0. Obviously, the score didn't change during the halftime here, and so MKA is going to look to break through. Once again, this MKA team coming off a 19-4 record last year, ranked 9th in the top 20 preseason standings for the entire state. So high hopes for this team. However, they are playing in the SEC American Division with some of the best teams in the state, one of the best teams in the country actually as well. But Newark Academy is going to start out possession here. At center there, Zachary Shirodkar. Applause from the audience here as MKA gets ready, as Newark Academy, I should say, is ready to start us off. Whistle is blown. Shirodkar, quick pass over to Kai Van Garderen. Garderen looks at Ethan Suwanowski, back to Van Garderen. Short now on this side to Jacob During. During now to KJ Powell. Powell in the field, quick clearance there by Van Garderen. Can't find anyone now with, however, Powell. KJ Powell runs right into Weston Rookie of MKA, and that's going to be out of bounds. Not sure who the throw's going to be for. A lot of yells from the bench. Shirodkar is going to take the throw for Newark Academy over. The whistle is going to be blown. That's going to be an MKA throw. Round of applause there. Quick throw here. Okay, lose possession. Gain it right back with Nitai Menastanley. Nitai still trying to work it through. Can't get it now back with Van Garderen of Newark Academy. Van Garderen tries to dribble through 3 MKA defenders. Can't get it. Cleared out there looking for CJ DK. Can't quite get it now. Ball outruns him now with Zach Gershwin. Gershwin with Zhu. Ryan Zhu plays it over to the number 30, who I don't have on my roster. Now with Nikos Itsakio. Itsakio tries to play it up to Shirodkar, can't get it cleanly, and that's going to be an MKA throw taken here by Noah Cesario. Cesario throw on that side to Nick Karaskosa. Karaskosa tries to play it through, no one there. That's going to be collected by Gershwin once again. Gershwin plays it short to Zhu. Showing a bit of pressure, passes it off to 30. Now, Newark Academy keep possession. Newark Academy keep possession with Rodriguez. However, Max Ludlow recollects. Karaskosa plays it back to Ludlow. Can he beat the ball? He can beat the ball, but can he beat the line? Karaskosa plays it in, deflected off there by Zhu. That is going to be a corner, but well done there by Max Ludlow. Great effort here. Corner by Karaskosa now, over on that far side. Quick zoom here. Karaskosa plays it in. Can anyone get on it? Keegan can't quite get it cleanly. Zhu, however, may have interfered with that one too. Not sure who that was out off of. That's going to be, I believe, MK possession, another corner. This time on the opposite side. Can barely see Karaskosa on the corner of the screen there. Unfortunately, I'm not in my regular spot. Another play in, and once again, Keegan can't quite get the play well. Header just off to the side, and that's going to be another goal kick. Gershwin plays it quickly to 30. Now with Shirodkar over on that far side. Going to the near side here with Suwan Kosai. Suwan Kosai manages to dribble right past Rosen, but not past Solomon Lucas. Deflected out. Suwan Kosai will take the throw in here for Newark. We throw into Rodriguez. Nicholas Rodriguez gets a run on, headed up. Lucas plays it off someone else's head, cleared off by Hunt. Rosen tries to play it through now with Karaskosa, who runs right into Van Garderen and can't get it cleanly out on Kosai. Calling for out, but they're calling it still in play. Rodriguez now under Keegan. Great pressure from Keegan there, is what I meant to say. That's going to be a throw-in for Newark. Can't quite see where the ball is. Throw here for Newark Academy. Long looper is going to be taken by DK. Karaskosa trying to play it through. That's going to be a foul on Karaskosa. KJ Powell was got too far in the way there, and that's going to be taken by Jan Hania. And score 0-0. MKA has had more chances, though. I believe they aren't quite playing their full potential right here. Hania, long ball, looking for someone, finds the head of Zhu. Again, finds the foot of Lucas. DK now with an opportunity. Dribbles past the defender, plays it into Karaskosa. Karaskosa with back to DK. DK shoots. Goal, MKA! First goal of the season. Take a bow, CJ DK. Take a bow. CJ scores the first, and it's now 1-0 MKA. First goal of the soccer season. The honor goes right to CJ. 1-0 here. Way to play a 1-2 there. Nick just found CJ in just the right spot and slotted it right in there. Perfect execution. What more can I say? Kicked off once again, now taken by Newark Academy. Van Garderen plays it in to Nikos Itsakio, taken back by DK. Running forward with some danger, but number 30 gets in the way. Back with Newark Academy, now plays it into the center with Rodriguez. Over to that left side with, I believe, Itsakio. Long ball here, looking for, I think that's Jacob During. During versus Weston Aruki, one-on-one, won by Jan, as the shot is easily saved there. Hania still keeping possession here. Long balled up, looking for someone. Finds 30, and now Newark Academy get possession. Played around by Rodriguez. Intercepted there by Hunt off of the pass, and that's going to be a throw. Hunt, quick throw off to Rosen. Rosen misplays it there. Newark Academy get an opportunity that they capitalize on now with During. During to Powell, but good play there by Ludlow, who gets thrown. That was a lot. I really hope Max is okay after that. There's been no injuries, and I believe this is going to be a booking. Yellow card here for Jacob During, well deserved, as it looks like Max Ludlow got hit with a pro wrestling move there. Seems to be fine though, ranging around on that X there at the 40-yard line. Hania now taking the free kick. Long balled up, looking for Gustavo Rosen. Able to find him cleanly, but he can't collect. Rosen still looking. Finally corrals in possession, now passes it back to Keegan. Keegan at the 40-yard line. Playing it through, finds Karaskosa just out of reach. The header, and that's going to be collected by Gershwin. MKA losing possession near Academy now with it. Powell now, worming his way through. Now Zhu. Zhu passes back to 30. Number 2, I believe, is Longcar. Longcar to Rodriguez. Rodriguez, however, gets beat by Ludlow there, now in to Solomon Lucas. MKA with possession. Lucas tries to pass to Rosen, gets held up there by Suwon Kosai, and Zhu manages to collect. Back to Suwon Kosai, now playing it back to Zhu. DK playing some press here. Rosen looking to intercepts easily, has a wide open shot in front of him, drives in, shoots! Local goal, MKA! 2-0 off of an excellent solo effort by Gustavo Rosen. Rosen made that play all himself, intercepted the pass cleanly, found the lane cleanly, found the shot cleanly. That was a Gustavo Rosen masterpiece right there. 2-0 MKA. But my complaint last quarter, or maybe not a complaint, my comment last quarter was that there wasn't a lot of actions, not last half. They've definitely changed the tide of this game so far. Carrascosa coming off. Matias coming on. Whistle is blown. Academy now keep possession here. Zhu now passing it over to 30. 30 over to Longcar. Longcar under extreme pressure from Nitai manages to collect. MK now with possession. Lucas does misplay it right back to Van Garderen. Garderen gets it under a lot of pressure from Lucas, loses it now down on this side with Rosen. Rosen plays it down to Keegan. Keegan to Naruki. Naruki back to Keegan. Quick to Lucas. Now with Rosen, ranging over to the center. Midfield now with Ludlow. Gets it taken away from him there. Long shot from Tsekia, and that's going to go right between, it's going to bounce off, actually, one of the goalposts for the football upright. That field goal is not good, and that's out of bounds for a goal kick. Hania now waiting around. Another long ball. Screamer here looking for Gustavo Rosen. Finds him perfectly. Header there to DK. CJ plays around his defenders. Passes it back to Hunt. Hunt on this near side. Plays it to Rosen. Back to Hunt. Now plays it forward to DK. DK. Ranging into the center. Looking for a pass. Finds one to, I believe that is CJ Williams. Just misplays it, however, and now with Schrodekar. Newark Academy now playing it through in the center. Rodriguez runs over it, collected there by Gustavo Rosen. Rosen now plays his 1v1 well, however, Suwon Kosai dives into it. Playing that out of bounds, and that's going to be, I believe, a throw. Hunt now looking for a throw here, fakes to Rosen. Finally gives to Rosen under a lot of pressure. Gets shoved there, and I think it's going to be a foul. Yep. Suwon Kosai had one of the clearest shoves I've ever seen. It's going to be a free kick from maybe not a dangerous position, but an excellent position nonetheless. Just about 29 minutes remain here in this game. Rosen and Hunt prepare to take this free kick. Not sure who's going to take it because Carrascosa has been subbed off. Rosen, quick pass in. Oh! Ooh, double missed header there. Gave me almost a heart attack, but two excellent chances, kind of almost comically missed. Not in the way that, whatever. Sava Rosen once again with possession. MKA managing to regain. Can play it in to Nitai. Can't find it. DK overruns on after the pressure. 30 is forced to clear out. Now taken by Sakio. Keegan manages to recollect for MKA. Rosen up to DK. Goal scorer plays it in over Nitai's head and out of danger, but good effort there. I see the thought. The execution just wasn't quite equal. Played around now. Newark Academy headering it down, taken now by Williams. CJ Williams trying to play it on the line. Playing on that far side, keeping the ball in, trying to play it through, can't find anyone. DK managing to come up with it. Now in the center to Ludlow. Ludlow plays it, tries to play it to Rosen, but good block there by Suwon Kosai. That's going to be whistled down for a foul. Van Garderen plays it short to Suwon Kosai. Intercepted there by Keegan, played up and right to Van Garderen. Now over to Shirodkar. Played it out there, throw in here. Newark Academy looking to get on it, cleared out by West Norioki. DK trying to run onto it, but so is 30. 30 beats him there and plays it back to Gershwin. Safely with the keeper here. Now the Zhu. Zhu plays it over to 30. In the center with Rodriguez, taken now by Max Ludlow. Pass off to Nitai. Nitai, long shot off the crossbar. That was a rattler. That had gone in. That would have been a wonder goal. Now it's just a header battle where MKA lose possession here. Now taken by Shirodkar, played up to Powell. Powell doing battle with Hunt. Loses it, collected there by Keegan. Keegan playing it in to Sfera. I think that's a foul on Gustavo Rosen. However, MK don't get the call. Ryan Zhu and CJ Williams battling it out. Zhu almost gets run over by the significantly smaller CJ Williams. Not sure I would call that a foul, more of a small man ran into large man kind of scenario. But the ref's discretion is something that I trust. Time keeps ticking down, about 25 minutes left in this game. Long kick by Newark Academy is going to come to nothing as Keegan clears it out, and that's going to be a throw-in. Lucas coming off for MKA, Glossifer coming back on. I probably shouldn't have done this game without water. Suwon Kosai tries to throw it in, deflected right back out, and that's going to be another throw for Suwon Kosai. Newark Academy still trying to get something going. Lehrman now takes it now. Rosen trying to play it up here on this near side. Gets tripped up there by Rodriguez, and that's going to go out of bounds. Throw in here. Quick throw to During. Keeps it himself on this near side. Goes back in the center to 30. Nitai manages to get the interception. Zhu with a slide tackle. DK manages to corral for MKA. Playing into the center for Glossifer. Now up to Rosen. Rosen loses it, recollects, loses it again off of the slide by Suwon Kosai, and that's going to be a throw-in for MKA. Hunt taking the throw here. CJ is being marked specifically. I can hear it from here. CJ plays it. Back to Hunt. Now to CJ. Lehrman drives in. Matthias, short, low shot. Off the rebound. Excellent dual save there by the Newark Academy goalie. Gershwin. Just because they are on the other team doesn't mean I can't appreciate a good performance when I see one. Throw here to Longcar on that far side. Quick pass up to Schrodkar. Played in there by Noah Glossifer. Glossifer really putting the pressure on Schrodkar. Two number 7s dueling it out. Played up now to Powell. Powell now under pressure from Naruki. Battle is won by Naruki as that goes out of bounds. It's the side netting there. Peña's going to have a goal kick. Low ball into Glossifer. Glossifer onto this near side with Rosen. Rotates it back over to Keegan, now into the center with Glossifer. Glossifer runging into midfield, now onto this near side with Hunt. Hunt now playing it up, trying to play it up to DK, intercepted there by Suwon Kosai. Throw in for MKA. Dual substitution here coming off is Gustavo Rosen and CJ DK. Coming on is Karis Kosa and Adrian Canizares. Hunt now taking the throw here. Plays it to Adrian. Canizares now plays it back to Hunt. Hunt gets taken down, looking like a full leg sweep there. That's going to be an obvious foul. Kosa sets up to take it. About 20 left in this game. Kosa sets up. Long ball is in. Can anyone get on it? No, but it looks like Ryan Ju got a bit run over there. So I believe that's just going to be a clean goal kick. .30 now, playing it up to Longcar. Cash Longcar, plays it right to Nitai. It's a very nice pass to an opponent, and that's going to be a throw-in by Longcar. Newark Academy now with possession. Now from Longcar, gets on the foot of Wes Naruki, and that one's going to go on to the MKA bench. Another throw for Newark Academy. The Minutemen looking around. Williams now plays it to Naruki. Glossifer, MKA with possession. Glossifer playing it up to Canizares. Adrian finds Hunt on the wing there. Can't find him cleanly, however. That's going to be another throw for Newark. The Minutemen making a substitution here. Rodriguez coming off, and I can't quite tell came on. I believe that is Lucas Kaplan. Throw in for Newark here. Canizares gets off the deflection, now plays it to Karis Kosa. Kosa under a lot of pressure, gets tripped up there. Newark Academy regained possession, but intercepted there by Keegan. It's to run over a diving Cash Longcar. Get it, now keeps it himself. Long ball looking for anyone, finds Jan, who boots it right back out the other way, straight to Nitai. Okay, now get possession. Rolls off of Nitai and out of bounds, however, so change of possession is in fact confirmed. Longcar leaves it for his teammate, now plays it over to Van Gardenen. Van Gardenen now with Schrodkar. Deflected by Keegan. Shirod. Right after by both Adrian Canizares and Itsakio. And that's going to be a throw-in for Newark Academy now for During. Jacob During. During with the throw here. Looking around. Looks to find Van Garderen, can't get him cleanly. DK plays it around. Gets held onto, but the ref doesn't catch it. Karis Kosa now playing it down that far side. Plays it in for Matthias. Gets it cleanly. Matthias! Great save there by Gershwin. I thought that was a surefire goal. Matthias still playing around now with Williams. Williams trying to play it through. Can't find anyone. Great interception there by Braden Keegan off the pass, however, reclaimed by During, now to Van Garderen. Academy lose possession. Carrascosa now with it once again, playing it through to Learman. Learman faces a diving Zhu and has to recollect on that far side. Played off of Newark Academy, and we will have a throw-in for MKA over on the far side. Carrascosa, quick play into Williams. Williams crosses it in off, easily cleared out by Newark Academy. Williams, however, makes a nice defensive play. Plays it into Canizares. Canizares turns around, runs. It's around again. Short pass over to Hunt. Hunt gets absolutely bodied by During. He's already got one yellow card. Is this going to be a second yellow for a red? Drum roll, please. No, it's not going to be a second yellow. I feel like that did deserve one, but I trust the ref's discretion here. Carrascosa walks over to the free kick spot. Looking to probably whip one into the box, see if he can get a head on it. Takes a moment. Looks to play it in here. Whipped in. Keegan trying to get a head on it just past everyone, and that's going to be out of bounds for a goal kick. Just a bit too much on that one, I would say. Just under 17 minutes left to play in this game. Playing out of 30. Whistle is blown. Not quite sure what's happening. They're starting it back over. I'm a bit confused, but now played again to 30. Now over to, I believe that is Rodriguez. On the far side, and plays it in the center with Van Garderen. Played low here to back with Van Garderen. I'm sorry, I had to pick up something. Headed down by Williams, taken by Ludlow here. MKA back with possession now with Matthias Learman. Playing it up to Carrascosa on the far side. Carrascosa into the box, collision there with number 30. That's going to be Newark Academy possession once again. No, it's not. I spoke too soon. CJ Williams, another great defensive effort, passing back to Wes Naruki. Naruki passes back to Hania. Hania tries to play it wide, bounces right off of Tucci. Marco Tucci of Newark Academy plays it right back to where he wanted to play it the first time to Hunt. Hunt to Learman. Learman playing it down the wing to Canizares. Canizares playing it now to DK. DK gets shoved off by Zhu, and that's going to be in the midfield. Newark Academy possession. Again, I speak too soon. Okay, take it back, but KJ Powell regains for Newark Academy. Now with Etsiako. Plays it long. Williams gets a head on it. Keegan gives it to Jan, and MKA cleanly and officially have possession. 15 minutes on the clock in this game. MKA have a nice lead. Long ball here from Jan, looking to find anyone. Finds CJ. Takes a good first touch. CJ tries to dribble through defenders himself. Canizares gets the rebound. Now with Noah Glassford. Glassford trying to play it in. Carrascosa. Bit too much force on it, and that's going to roll right out of bounds, but good effort there. Another substitution here. Thomas Hunt coming off. CJ Williams coming back on. Didn't even realize he left the field. Gershwin plays it quick to Zhu, plays it over to 30. Plays it up to Rodriguez, intercepted there by MKA, overtaken right back. Ludlow plays it to Carrascosa, plays it back to Ludlow, gets held down now with DK. Now with Carrascosa running down that far side. Learman in the box, can't find anything, but back to Carrascosa in a still very dangerous position. Carrascosa tries to keep it in, tries to get a tap in front, can't quite get anything cleanly once again. That's going to be out of bounds. Corner here for MKA, that far side. Kosa taking the corner. Taken, tries to get a head on it, can't get anything on it. Lehrman, however, keeps it in. Glassfer, long shot, bellows off to the right, and that's going to be a goal kick. Goal kick here with about 12-minute 40 left to go in this game. Long ball here from Newark Academy. Good deflection there by West Newark over to the near side. Canizares plays it to Glassfer, plays it up to Williams. Williams gets ran into by Suwon Kosai, and that's going to be a throw-in. Kosai gives it to DK. Into the center of Glassfer. Glassfer plays it off to Ludlow. Ludlow tries to get it to Cesario, but can't get it cleanly now with During on the ball for Newark Academy. Max Ludlow keeping excellent pace. Kosa eventually taking the ball away. Gets thrown down. I don't know if you saw that in the corner there. I would call that a foul. And I do believe that the ref agrees with me.
You gotta protect these kids.
He does not. That's his choice to make. We do trust the ref's discretion here. However, I would not have made the same call. I believe that was completely unnecessary contact. That may have been a foul. That may have even deserved a yellow. However, Hania is taking it here. It was a foul, but not a yellow card. Hania takes the long ball. Can't quite get it to where he wants it to be, but Ludlow does manage to collect here in midfield. Down to this near side of Williams. Williams plays it with a bit too much force, looking for Sujay DK, and that's going to go out of bounds. I mean, bounced off the corner flag. I'm not sure which way that's going to go. Is it going to be a throw or a corner? That's going to be a throw. Quick throw from Zhu, collected by Williams. Nope, Keegan. Keegan plays it in the center with Kosa. Kosa plays it to Learman and runs over it. Zhu clears it out for Newark Academy. Ludlow tries to run onto it. Does. Takes a first touch. Plays it now on the far side. Bounces off. Deflects out of bounds. 10 minutes-ish left in this game so far. Quick throw here to Kosa. Can't quite get collected cleanly. Newark Academy now with possession. Backflip there. Now with Keegan. MKA with possession once again. Canizares plays it off to Williams on this near side. Long ball from Williams looking for Kosa again. A little too much force on it, but I do see the vision there. Another goal kick. Quick pass back to Gershwin in net. Gershwin, another pass off to 30. Long ball here looking for During. Finds him, but not cleanly. Now out in front. Tries to find Yulkot Rempel. Can't get it now. Has to pass it out. In the center with Van Garderen, I should say. Rodriguez tries to run right over DK, and that's going to go out of bounds. MKA throw. Or correction, Newark Academy free kick. Not the best scenario here, but plays it in off the head, or either off the head or off the head of Keegan or off the fist of of Jan. Either way now, tearing it up is Cesario on that side. Throws the cross in, looking for Karaskosa, can't quite get onto it fast enough, and that's going to be taken by Gershwin. Throws it short to Zhu. Zhu to Rodriguez. Rodriguez deflects it right off of Cesario, and that's going to be MKA possession on the far side. 30 now, however, takes it back, and now back with Newark Academy. Bouncer to Pena, plays it short to Williams. Comes down the near side, gives it over to Canizares. Canizares tries to give and go as called out by his teammate, but doesn't quite get the give part right. Zhu clears. Great jumping header by Keegan to clear that away. Naruki does collect and manages to beat his pressure. Straight over to Canizares, back to Williams. Williams over to DK. DK trying to play it through, gets the pass to Matthias Lehrman. Lehrman looking for Canizares. Canizares scoots. Goal! Top corner screamer for Adrian Canizares. Off the slide, the hockey superstar strikes in soccer. That makes it 3-0 MKA. The junior deserves everything. He absolutely executed perfectly to make that 3-0. And you can't count out Matthias' great playmaking skills there too. Great team effort there. 3-0 MKA. Canizares coming off now after his goal. That makes it 3-0 anyway. That one's going to be one that's going to be remembered. Sliding two-footed off into the top corner. Newark Academy now started up. Van Garderen. Plays a 1-2 with Rodriguez. Van Garderen plays it back. Cleared out by Keegan, however. Long looper for Suwon Kosai. Leaves it for Gershwin, now to 30. He tries to play it through, intercepted there by Cesario, but can't collect cleanly. Back on the side for Powell. Or not Powell, I believe that was actually Sakio, but it doesn't matter because this is going to be played in by MKA. Matthias now trying to create some magic again. That's going to be a penalty, however. Clock is going to be stopped for the first time in a while. Couple of new faces on the field right now. Substitutions being made often. So I believe that I think they have the game in hand. 1 minute. Not quite sure what's going on. Reset the clock. Seems to be a couple clock management problems right around here, which makes it kind of inconvenient for me to accurately track what's going on. However, that's not my fault. So, Keegan now to take the free kick. Into the box, out of reach of everyone, but still in there. Shot by Ludlow, escapes. Long shot by Keegan, goes right through the goalpost. The kick is good, but the goal is not. Two more substitutions on the field here. Gershwin plays it off short to Zhu. Zhu, long pass into midfield. Taken now by Matthias. DK tries to play it through. Gets the shot / pass off collected there by Gershwin. Plays it to 30 now on Going over to that far side, finds During. During looking played up to Powell. No, wait, correction. During looking played up to Itziako. Manages to play it out of bounds, however, and that's going to be a throw. During on the throw here. Long throw, can't find anyone. Joe Altiers, new substitution on, manages to kick that out. DK battles with the Jew to get that, but now taken by Suin Kosai, now cleared out by 30. Battling it for During, goes right through goalposts and into the Flacco yard. Not much you can do about that. Two more substitutions. Off comes CJ Williams, and can't see who the other player is, but on is Charlie Freeman and Slater Sackman. Two seniors. Play to Gabe Rosenthal. Rosenthal now to Canizares. Zares can't get possession. Rodriguez tries to get it, but that's going to be foul called. About just under 4 minutes left in this game. Stopped by Sackman, now taken, free kick taken here by Keegan. Keegan now long balls it. DK on the header, just out of reach, however. Just maybe a hair's width to the left of the post. I thought that a collision course with the back of the net, but I was incorrect. But you can't predict the game before it happens. Gershwin now playing it from out of the goal. Gershwin quick play here. Now over to During. And plays it into Rodriguez. Back to During, shooting it forward on the far side. Pass played through to no one, and that's going to go out of bounds for a goal kick. This game winds down. I believe this was a very good showing from the Cougars. Great opening game to get them back in the swing. And obviously the scoreline reflects that. So, not much to say. Keegan now playing it. Long ball down this side. Zhu gets there first. Newark Academy collects. Gershwin now. Over to 30. 30 now to Itzakio. Rodriguez loses the ball back over to MKA. Learman now down the far side. 20-yard line, passes it back to Canizares. Zares gets forced off the ball by Van Garderen. Now During, Newark Academy has a bit of an attack growing. Immediately squandered, however, by the MKA defense. Learman now playing it up in the air. Sakio trying to play it down. Manages to get control of possession, but with minute 40 left, I'm not sure what's really going to happen. Headed out by Keegan. Back to Itzakio. Sakio up to Powell. Powell, good defense there by Keegan. Keegan beats one man, beats two. Can't quite beat the third. The sliding Suwon Kosai, and Newark Academy may have possession here. Minute 20 left to go in this game. Desperate throw from Zhu finds Powell. However, good pressure there by Charlie Wolf, other senior. Wolf still going at him. Forces him out of bounds. Pena waiting around, looking for a clear pass. Long balls it into midfield, finds the head of Luca Anders Wiener, now finds DK. Down this on this side. DK unfortunately misplays it, forced to be out of bounds. However, MKA do get the throw. Through taken by Charlie Freeman. Freeman quick play to Gabe Rosenthal. Rosenthal out of bounds now to During. 12-11, 10 seconds remain in this game. Keegan playing it through 7, 6, 5, 4. Keegan on the ground, 3, 2, 1, and that's going to be a buzzer there. So the last minute shot does nothing. MKA win their home opener here, 3-0. With 3 of the most exceptional goals I've seen in a while. I mean, I haven't watched competitive, I haven't watched this level of soccer in a while, but that doesn't have to be brought up. Either way, once again, final score, MKA 3, Newark Academy nothing. MKA moved to 1-0 on the season. First game, home opener. What a play. What a game this was. First quarter was nothing. Second quarter was everything that you wanted soccer to be. Again, final score, MKA 3, Newark Academy at Minutemen 0. MKA get the shutout. MKA Cougar win. My name is Ian Stratner, and thank you. And I guess I'm the voice of the Cougars now. Everyone calls me that. So I'm the voice of the Cougars, and thank you for watching MKA TV, your spot for Cougar Nation. We will see you all next time. Signing off.